Hello, 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 test, test. Hello, welcome back to round 21, the NPL Victoria Women's Competition. Today, Heidelberg take on Bentleigh Greens. Big game for both sides as Heidelberg push the finals and a potential second place finish in this NPL Victoria Women's Competition. And Bentleigh Greens, a win today would keep them safe in the league. A loss or a draw, not looking good for them for the final game of the year. Going through the lineups today for Heidelberg, Dennis Georgakopoulos has listed number 21 Mia Bailey, number 2 Viva Goda, number 4 Cameron Barrero, number 6 Sarah O'Donoghue, number 8 and captain for today, in absence of Steph Galea, Catherine Volhopoulos. Number 12, Daniela Galuccio. Number 14, Asuka Miyata. Number 15, Olivia Edwards. Number 19, Sienna Weston. Number 22, Mami Yambo. And number 66, Alana Jansevsky. And for Bentleigh Greens, Angelo Kutos has listed only 15 players. Number 44 in goal, Melissa Barbieri. Number 5, Sarah Johnston. Number 9, Coco Parker. Number 10, and captain for today, Olivia Bomford. Number 12, Maeve Brown. Number 13, Jasmine Kane Edwards. Number 14, Isabella Fernandez. Number 15, Gabriella Simpson. Number 22, Jo Hyun Hwan. Number 31, Lucy Allison. Number 33, Tani Nichols on the bench. Number 36, Georgia Giuliani. And as mentioned, Melissa Barbieri in goal. Captain for today, Olivia Bomford. As we see Heidelberg kicking to the right of your screen. Bentleigh to the Westfield side. The right, the left. As Bentleigh Greens here, point to prove in this league as they try to remain in the top division of women's football in Victoria. And it's not looking good for them. Not a lot of players listed in this squad. And Heidelberg have not lost since round 14. And here's offside call. Heidelberg have not lost since round 14. Essendon Royals 2-0 loss. Last time these two played, round 10. And it was a 1-0 win thanks to an Alana Jansevsky goal. Who else other than Alana Jansevsky? But here's Mia Bailey restarting play. And Sienna Weston. Judah Miyata. Slow ball, but it's Weston back to Bailey. It's a missed kick there by Sarah Johnston. But it finds Vlahopoulos. Vlahopoulos with a cheeky back heel. Over the top. To who? O'Donoghue. Quick feet, and it's gone out by Giuliani for a throw in. Beautiful day for some football today. On this Saturday, the 17th of August, the penultimate round of this NPL Victoria Women's Competition. It is a Heidelberg corner with Alana Jensevsky. Sent in. Sarah O'Donoghue chests it back to Alana Jensevsky, and it's offside. The officials today in the centre of the park, Danielle Anderson, AR1 Ben Howe, and AR2 Jamie Kaltsis. And that before official who was not listed on the team sheet. But there is somebody. As Bentleigh Greens bring it out of defence. Not as far enough. It's coming Barrero. The Bagoda with her first start for the club this season. Having recently signed from Auckland, from Ellerslie AFC in the New Zealand 2nd Division. But she was a big part in their win last week against Brunswick Juventus. Assisted a goal in the 25 minutes that she did play. Here's Alana Jensevsky again. But it's Bentleigh through. It's cleared by Sienna Weston. It's Barrero. Barrero down the line to Mamiambo, who also had an amazing game last week. Mamiambo, and it's gone out for a Bentleigh throw. And it's going to be in the arms of Maeve Brown. Or Mauve. Maeve, Mauve. I'm just going to say Brown, because I'm not too sure. Is Miata down to Mamiambo. There's Vlahopoulos. Feeds Mamiambo. Is Umbo, quick feet from Umbo. Into the middle of the park. And here's O'Donoghue, back post, and it's in. It's only taken them 5 minutes of this battle. But great team goal, great link up. Catherine Vlahopoulos to Mamiambo. Mamiambo cross to a Sarah O'Donoghue. In the box. It's clean finish. With her 6th for the season. One 0 to the Burgers. A win today. They will overtake Essendon Royals and jump up to 3rd. Their goal difference is very far away from Preston Lions. 16 goals to be exact. So if that does happen today, then it's fair enough, but back to Vlahopoulos is Lana Jensevsky over the top to Mamiambo. Mamiambo, quick feet, quick turn, and it's straight at Melissa Barbieri. Sarah O'Donoghue. 5 goals in the last 6 games for Heidelberg in the form of her life. Currently contracted as a Brisbane Roar player. Played 3 appearances off the bench for Brisbane Roar last season. Formerly of Alamein and South United herself. And this is here. Very key part of Heidelberg's lineup. As Melissa Barbieri, who's actually wearing the same kit number as her age. 44. Still got it. As Bentleigh Greens run forward. And it's Sienna Weston. Still has the ball, Sienna Weston. But it's not. There's Galuccio sent back to Mia Bailey. Back to Daniela Galuccio. Galuccio. Down the line. Cleared. By Jasmine Kane Edwards. And here's Galuccio. There's Viva Goda playing a central role. More central than last time. As he was subbed on the right wing. But here's Benny Greens, Mia Bailey. Sends a long ball over the top. Can Goda Kapalai? She does. Here's Vahopolos. Sends the ball long to Mamiambo. But it's ushered out for a goal kick with Barbieri. As mentioned, Barbieri, 44 years of age. 86 caps for the Matildas. Five games Melbourne City last season. Born and raised Melbourne girl as well. Cameron Barrero. Sends it back to Liv Edwards. To Sienna Weston. The defence, Heidelberg's been so comfortable. The partnership we've been so comfortable with this season. Obviously under the helm of Sven Mild, who is absent today. On holiday, as Grapevine said. But is Sarah Donahue. Quick feed from Sarah Donahue. Straight across. Tansevsky. Barrero. Barrero, massive ball. And it's gone out for a keeper kick. Here's Barbieri. Barbieri, 5'6" in goal. Melbourne City since 2017. Before that, she played for Turunga. The Tasmanian Southern Championship. Victory before that, Adelaide United, Box Hill, Newcastle Jets, and Richmond Soccer Club. Formerly a midfielder until she was about 20. And she had tendinitis in her hamstring, stopped her playing outfield. Made a debut in 2002. 6 months before I was actually born, which is a scary thought. Send ball into the box, and there's O'Donoghue again chasing, keeps it in, and it's sent out by Sarah Johnston. Like it's going to be a Galuccio throw, and it is. To Umbo. Galuccio, box. Deliver it is Barrero. Is Sienna Weston. To Liv Edwards. Liv Edwards, and it's late tackle, and it's a free kick for Liv Edwards. As we've got a halt in play, go over the substitutions for either side. Number 1 for Heidelberg, Ava Walters. Number 7, as mentioned, club captain, Steph Galea, who is on her way back from a calf injury. Number 18, Ava Bitsios. Number 27, Simone Vass. Number 33, Isabella Trubiano. Number 37, Marika Chua. The Bentleigh Greens, as mentioned, they do only have 3 subs on the bench. And I'll get to that after this attack. Sarah Donahue is dispossessed. Ball sent over the top. Mia Bailey, safe arms with Mia Bailey, safe feet with Mia Bailey. As mentioned, Bentleigh Greens. Number 18, Madeline Cook. Number 24, Taylor Wolf. And number 32, Megan Elliott. And number 33, a late addition to the side, Tiny Nicole. 18-year-old Tiny Nicole. Who has just played across the park in the 20s of this side. Great ball over the top by Liv Edwards. Wahopoulos. Back to Liv Edwards. Here's Goda. Wahopoulos chasing. O'Donoghue receives. Wahopoulos. Still Wahopoulos. Sarah O'Donoghue. Ball ushered out by Giuliani. O'Donoghue at Jansevsky. Goda. O'Donoghue. Ambo. Not enough. Bully Lions also playing today. A win for them secures them the title. And it's already 1-0 up for them. Calder United have just gone 1-0 up against Box Hill, which bombs Bentleigh Greens down to the bottom of the table. Both teams will be relegated. Both teams, that being Brunswick Juventus and Bentleigh Greens. As things stand, Bentleigh Greens do play tonight at 8 p.m. against Burundara Eagles. Johnston. Here's Bomford. Still Bomford. He trips over, but it's Heidelberg on the break with O'Donoghue. Sends a long ball to Goda, but it's not enough. And it's Brown. Back to Barbieri. Long ball down the line. Barrero. Miata loses the ball to Bomford. Great ball through the middle of the park. And Mia Bailey secures. Mia Bailey sends to Liv Edwards. Jansevsky. Still Jansevsky. Still Jansevsky. No advantage. Free kick to Heidelberg. And a yellow card. Sarah Johnston. The third of the season. As we restart in play with Alana Jansevsky on a free kick. Great turnout here as well in Bentleigh Greens, Kingston Heath Sporting Complex, as they call it. Which they are trying to renovate. and to better the facilities. Densevsky and Sarah O'Donoghue over the ball. O'Donoghue fakes. And it's gone. Mamiambo off the post. Mamiambo still chasing. Keeps it in. Bentleigh throw. Back with Gugliani. Yatta heads. Sienna Weston back to me Bailey. Guerrero. But it's with Maeve Brown. Looks to be a Bentleigh corner with Isabella Fernandez. This is Isabella Fernandez now leaning over the ball. Sent into the middle of the park. Miyata unleashes Mamiambo, head to Vlahopoulos, sends the ball along to Goda. Can Goda get this? She does. Goda cuts inside, cuts back. Back to Barrero, who crosses the ball in. Miyata ducks, but it's with Umbo. O'Donoghue calling. O'Donoghue retrieves. Nice little turn. O'Donoghue loses the ball. Back with O'Donoghue. Here's Goda. Wins the physical battle. Sends along to Barrero. Barrero crosses the ball in over the bar. Barbieri restarts play. Galucci's throw. Weston. Back to me, Bailey. Sienna Weston. Miyata. Lucio, who's onside. It's just not enough. She doesn't reach the ball. Throw. Zambo. to Jancevski. Jancevski drives. Jancevski strikes from distance. Barbieri saves it. On the head of Galuccio. Great ball down the line. Played Brown. Here's O'Donoghue. He sends Galuccio. He's not quick enough. Giuliano restarts. Zambo. Weston. Back to me, Bailey. He bombs the ball along. To Bohopoulos? Yes, it does. Loses the ball. To Hahn. Johnston. Great ball through the middle of the park. Headed away by Galuccio. And here's Bohopoulos. Tries to send Umbo and does get to Umbo. Feeds O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue. Long ball across to Jancevski. He goes down the line to Barrero. Barrero kicks it in. Barrero cross along the floor. Miyata and Koda. Saved by Barrero. Bentleigh Greens as they unleash the attack when Siona Weston clears the Barrero. He gets to Goda, who's moved down to a left position now. Still Goda. Loses the ball out to Hahn. And Daniel Anderson has called a goal kick. There'll be a couple complaints here. Russian players. Great turnout as well here. I can see at least 45 people in front of me, and around the other grandstand, probably about 15 as well. 16, 100 people about. Good turnout. As it's brought out of Bentleigh's defence, and it's gone straight out to a Barrero throw. Jancevski with a nice ball over the top. It's Goda. And it's a corner for Heidelberg. Bohopoulos takes it quickly. It's Miyata. Miyata with a cross into the middle of the park. Can it find the head? It doesn't, and it's in Barrero's arms. Barbieri. The ball long. Galuccio. O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue, still O'Donoghue. This is the ball to Hahn. Back to Hahn. Feeds Giuliano. Giuliano, nice ball. Here's Simpson. This nice battle between Gabrielle Simpson and Sienna Weston. Sent in. Sienna Weston, whose birthday was Monday, turned 19. Same number as her kit, 19. Here's Mia Bailey now. Mia Bailey, who's also 21, who wears number kit 21. This is Vahopoulos. To Ambo, to Miyata, to O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue goes herself. Finds Jensevsky, who fakes, and gets to Barrera, who crosses the ball in. To Barbieri. Here's Giuliani. Sends the ball down the line. To Simpson. And the soft side is the call. Isabella Fernandez. Offside. So we started with Sienna Weston. That's a Heidelberg throw. Barrera taking her time. 15 minutes left of this first half. They do move up to third place, Heidelberg do. Bentleigh Greens, as of right now, they are bottom of the league. As Coco Parker sends the ball into Mia Bailey's arms. We'll just check the scores for you in other games. So Donahue back to Barrero. Weston, O'Donoghue, still O'Donoghue, Ambo. Calder United, Box Hill United 1-1. Being on the same points as Bentleigh Greens, Calder, they do overtake them. Be on 12 points, same points as Brunswick. Brunswick with a better goal difference. Ball lane lines, still 1-0 up against Alameen as well. Sienna Weston shouts for a handball, but here's Mummy Ambo. Back to good. O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue feeds Miyata. Here's Jantevsky now. Here's Barrero. Ball over the top for Barrero. Nobody is there. Vahopoulos, 2 games in a row. She's won the Captain Armband in replace of Steph Galea. Time from South Melbourne in 2019. Under 19s NPL Golden Boot winner in 2018. This season 3 goals. Plays in a more central role than he usually. Out wide as Liv Edwards sends the ball long. Here's Miyata. Galuccio. Mamiambo. Gruccio. Miyata. Back to Sienna Western. Zinsevsky. Edwards. Barrero now. Who cuts back. Zinsevsky. To Goda. Goda has time, loses the ball, retrieves it. Here's Zinsevsky. To Umbo over the bar. Mummy Umbo has scored in every of her last 3 games. As Vivagoda cuts back to Vlahopoulos. Miata tripped and no advantage. Danielle Anderson has called a free kick for Heidelberg. Umbo scored 2 goals 3 weeks against FE Emerging. A goal last week to start the comeback when they were 1-0 down. And a goal today would be 4 goals in 3 games, Umbo, and a 6th for the season. Scored 35 goals in BPLW last season. Tasty comments. This is going to be Jansevsky now. There over the ball. With the Heidelberg overloading the defensive box of Greens, Bentleigh Greens. Here's Jansevsky now. Breathes. Ball into the box. Goda. And it's into Barbieri's arms. Barbieri, veteran of the game. Zinsevsky headed to Goda. Goda keeps in. There's Miata. Miata long ball to Catherine Vlahopoulos. Vlahopoulos to Goda. Goda. Jansevsky. Jansevsky now. Miata. Miata. Still Miata. Here's Miata still. Into the box. And it's gone out for a corner. Miata on the corner now. The ball long. Barbieri knocks it on. Ball long. 25 Sienna Western. But this Coco Parker. Liv Edwards clears it to Barbieri's arms. Into her 28th year of playing football. Started in Victoria Vision 1996 as Barrero knocks the ball on and it's gone out. Liv Edwards. Back to Mia Bailey. Barrero. Back to Mia Bailey. Another goalkeeper, despite being so young. It's quite a big CV in Australia's top division. The young Matilda for 3 years between 2018 and 2020. Was the ball was sent out for a Daniela Gucci throw. And here's Mummy Umbo now. Umbo. Here's Umbo now down the line. Cuts back and sends the ball in, and it's deflected off. Bentleigh Greens. Here's Coco Parker now. Back to Kane Edwards. But here's Umbo now. Umbo. He's gone out for a corner. Yes, Mia Bailey on the other aspect. Comes of age, 44-year-old Barbieri and 21-year-old Mia Bailey. As I said, young Matilda for 3 years. Played for Brisbane Roar from 2021 to 2023. And Gold Coast United last season. You can imagine. Looks up to the likes of Melissa Barbieri when she was growing up. There's Georgia Giuliani. Here's Tan. Here's Giuliani throw to Bomford. Bomford's Fernandez. Here's Johnston now. And here's Brown driving, sends the ball into the box. Coco Parker doesn't find Coco Parker, but it finds Mia Bailey's arms. Sienna Weston is Miata now. Great ball by Sienna Weston to O'Donoghue. He sends the ball outside of the boot to Mamiambo. But he's Kane Edwards. He sends it to Barbieri. Wrong foot Giuliano, but he's O'Donoghue. Quick feed into the middle of the park, but it's dispossessed. And here's Brown now. Brown with a long ball, deflected. And here's Coco, who does not retrieve the ball. Here's Johnson with the throw to Coco. Johnson with a massive kick into the middle of the park. Doesn't find anybody. Finds Barrero at back to the stick. And there's a tackle here in the middle of the park. A little contest between Miata and Bomford by the looks of it. Yellow card to both. As always, Alana Jensevsky and Sarah Donahue standing over the ball. Everybody forward. 3 minutes left on regular time in the first half as well. You'd assume it's going to be Alana Jensevsky here. And it is. Sends the ball into the box. Into Barbieri's arms. Who will slow the game down, as she has been doing. Straight to Bomford. This is Brown. This is Barrero. O'Donoghue knocks the ball to Galuccio. Here's Galuccio. To Mummy Umbo. Umbo to back to Galuccio. O'Donoghue. Here's Miata now. Lutetsky, Barrero. Still Barrero loses the ball to Johnston. Now it's with Miata. Sends the ball into Miller Park to Blahopoulos, who retrieves it. And it's passed to Jensevsky, to Miata, to Mami Umbo. Here's Umbo now driving. Still Umbo. Still Umbo strikes some distance. It's going out. Here's Hahn. Brown now. Brown knocks the ball on. Try to find Coco Parker, but doesn't. Mia Bailey slowing the game down. Christina Weston now. O'Donoghue back to Weston. Mia Bailey. Weston. There's Mummy Umbo now. Tries to send the ball long, it doesn't. Here's Simpson. Still Simpson. Weston now. It's a precarious ball into Miller Park. There's Georgia Giuliani, but it doesn't enough. Here's Sarah O'Donoghue. Chests it down to herself. Cuts back. Too much class for Giuliani. So Donahue. Cleared by Jasmine Kane Edwards, and that's half time here at Kingston Heath Sporting Complex. No out of time. 1-0 to the Burgers. Third place, Burgers, as things stand currently. And bottom placed, Bentleigh Greens, who will want to come out to the second half firing. Still anyone's going to play for. Bentleigh Greens have not been very threatening in front of net, in front of Mia Bailey. And Barbieri losing her head a bit. But I've been Ross Papadakis. And I'll be here for the second half. Tune in. 15 minutes time. Hello and welcome back to the second half of this round 21 clash between Heidelberg United and Bentleigh Greens at Kingston Heath Sporting Complex. If you're tuning in now, it's 1-0 to Heidelberg through a Sarah O'Donoghue goal from pretty much the goal line. Bentleigh Greens kicking to the right of your screen, Heidelberg to the left, the car park side. Sarah O'Donoghue's goal, a cross by Mummy Ambo. Brilliant team goal. One to the lineup once again, Heidelberg. Number 2, Viva Goda. Number 4, Cameron Barbero. Number 6, Sarah O'Donoghue. Number 8, and in the armband today, in absence of Steph Galia, Catherine Volhopoulos. Number 12, Daniela Galucho. Number 14, Asuka Miyata. Number 15, Olivia Edwards. Number 19, Sienna Weston. Number 21, Mia Bailey. Number 22, Mummy Ambo. And number 66, Alana Jansevsky. For Bentleigh Greens, Angelo Kutos sets his team up as Bentleigh Greens bomb the ball massively long to Mia Bailey. And here's Hahn. Number 5, Sarah Johnston. Number 9, Coco Parker. Number 10, captain for today, Olivia Bamford. Number 12, Morv Brown. As it's sent long to number 14, Isabella Fernandez. Number 13, Jasmine Kane Edwards. Number 15, Gabrielle Simpson. Number 22, Jo Hyun Han. Number 31, Lucy Allison. Number 36, Georgia Giuliani. And number 44, Melissa Barbieri. This game means everything to Bentleigh Greens. A win you'd assume would secure them in the league. A loss or any points dropped at all would all but secure relegation for this side, who's had a very tricky campaign this NPLW season, as they sit on 11 points from 20 available games, so 60 available points. Heidelberg on the other side of the table, on the other side of the draw, are fighting for a better final position, as Viva Goda sends the ball on to Cameron Barrero and down the line to Lana Jansevsky. Lana Jansevsky with quick feet gets around Johnston, as Barrero crosses the ball in, and Coco Parker sends the ball out for Heidelberg's throw. Yes, Heidelberg, as things currently stand, are in third place on goal difference. $14 goals behind Preston Lions in second, and Bentleigh Greens and Bulleen Lions with the league pretty much wrapped up, as they are winning. That is Barrero Vlahopoulos. Ball sent by Bamford. It's a quick feed, but it is Viva Goda. Sends it to Lana Jansevsky. Back to Sarah O'Donoghue now. And Heidelberg restart. Sarah O'Donoghue with a long ball over the top, but it's in the arms of 44-year-old Melissa Barbieri. 86 Matilda caps Melissa Barbieri has. Great ball sent to Georgia Giuliano, but it's dispossessed. But it looks to be Mummy Ambo. The officials for today in the centre of the park, it's Danielle Anderson. Her AR1 is Benjamin Howell, and AR2 is Jamie Kaltzis. Free kicks Bentleigh as they send it along down the line. It's cleared by Daniela Galuccio. Formerly of Northgate and Preston Lions last season. Signed from Preston Lions at the beginning of this campaign. Is Bomford. Is Giuliano. Doesn't clear it enough. Then it's gone out for another throw. For greens. Shout for a handball as Masuka Miyata sends the ball down the line to Mamiyambo, who headers the ball into play. Nice ball over the top by Sarah Donahue. Brilliant ball. It's a Bomford as she sends it along. It's Barrero Khan. Here's Fernandez now. And it's back to Mia Bailey in net. Another A-League women's cohort member. Down to Barrero. Here's Liv Edwards. Over to Sienna Weston. Now Liv Edwards. Liv Edwards with a massive ball over the top. But it's with Kane Edwards. Over Hahn. Hahn, who finds Fernandez through the middle. But it's cleared. And here's Viva Goda now, who tries to keep the ball in and doesn't. But this is going to be a Maeve Brown throw in. Simpson will help a loss. There's Simpson still. Doesn't keep the ball in. Here's Barrero now. Sends it to Liv Edwards. Olivia Edwards. Sienna Weston. Sarah Donahue, Brisbane Roar's finest. Sarah Donahue now. Quick feet to the middle, and it's Georgia Giuliani. Again, he's had the tough battle of man marking Mamiyambo this whole game. He's in the form of a life past the current couple of fixtures. It's a long ball by Daniel Galuccio. Janczewski. It's still Janczewski, who gets the ball out of trouble, sends it into the middle of the park, and it's gone out for a Heidelberg corner, interestingly. Bentleigh Greens have only named 4 substitutions in their matchday squad. Most notably, Tani Nicol, 18-year-old, who has just played 90 minutes in the under-20s NPL 90 minutes ago. Formerly of Casey Comets and Southern United. As Alana Janczewski steps over the left-hand corner. Feeds the ball into the box. Cleared by Kane Edwards. Sent back in by Janczewski. Sarah Donahue tries it. There's Galuccio back to Barrero. She's going to find Goda. She does. Goda down the line. Retrieves it again. Still retrieves it. Still Goda. Here's Miyata now. Miyata. It's up Ambo. And Goda tries it. And it's in the arms of Barbieri. As Johnston sends Bomford down the line. It's coming Barrero. Takes it quickly to Sarah Donahue. Back to Miyata. Sienna Weston. Liv Edwards. Sienna Weston tries it. It's Fernandez. Over to Hahn. Hahn. Still Hahn. Still Hahn. And Bomford is Edwards. Now with Fernandez. He's pushed over, but it's nothing. Quick. He's Liv Edwards over to Barrero. Now Barrero. Long ball to Mamiambo. Who Lucy Allison. But Mamiambo from distance over the bar. As mentioned, if you're just tuning in, Mamiambo, 35 goals last season in the VPL. For Casey Comets. Then signed for Cordy United and mid-season, joined Heidelberg United. And has scored 5 goals since joining the Burgers. Here's Liv Edwards. Sending it back to Mia Bailey. Sends it long to try find Barrero, and she doesn't. Let's find Edwards. Miata to Barrero. Barrero. Vlahopoulos. Back to Edwards. Across to Sienna Weston. Who will take her time. To Mia Bailey. Liv Edwards. As we see her always do for this club. Sends the ball long to Viva Goda. And Barrero. Oh, but here's Hahn. Hahn. And here's Goda still. Jensevsky. Ben Johnston. Down the line, who's offside? Isabella Fernandez is. Number 22, Juhan. Signed from K-League 1 side, Guangchong KSPO. She's been a shining light. Rose among thorns, you might say. The 24-year-old. Mia Bailey sends it to Liv Edwards, who will send it long, you'd assume. She does. She slips. It's Sarah O'Donoghue. But he's Bomford. Still with Bomford. Does a little nice turn. Still going down the line. Bomford. Straight into Galuccio. Who sends the ball up again to Catherine Vlahopoulos. Captain for today. And out for a Heidelberg throw. Galuccio will take the throw. Tries to find Vlahopoulos, he's just too short. But here's Allison. Barbier. Here's Miata. Here's Goda. Pressure. And it's a late tackle. Barbier's on the floor. And Fibra Goda will get a yellow card after being a hero last week against Munster Juventus. So it's the first yellow card for the club, signing from Ellis Silly AFC in the New Zealand 2nd Division. It's a late tackle for Melissa Barbieri. Channel 9's finest commentator. Here's Barbieri. Here's now Liv Edwards. He slips again. But now it's Gabby Simpson. Here's still Gabby Simpson. There's one in the middle of the park and it's struck from distance over the bar. And the substitution, it's not a substitution. Falling for a ball just over the fence. Millie Bailey's restarts. Play. With a safe ball to Sienna Weston. Over to Liv Edwards. Wrong ball by Mia Bailey. It's Coco Parker who retrieves. There's Mami Ambo. It's Sarah O'Donoghue now. Sarah O'Donoghue sends the ball across to Cameron Barrero. Cameron Barrero can drive. She doesn't. She sends the ball into the middle of the park. And here's Vahopoulos. O'Donoghue's pushed. And it's a free kick for Heidelberg. Isabella Fernandez all over it today. Nice little match-up between Sarah O'Donoghue and Isabella Fernandez. Formerly of Bayside United, Southern United, now obviously Bentleigh Greens. And it's going to be the usual Alana Densensky to take it. Five in the wall. Sarah O'Donoghue and Alana Densensky leaning over. And here's Alana Densensky, who strikes into the arms of Melissa Barbieri. Sends the ball long. And Liv Edwards securely to Hahn. It's Brown. Here's Hahn. Hahn sends it over the top. But here's Parker. Back to Bailey. It is now Sarah O'Donoghue, who's pushed again. But this time by Sarah Johnston. The only answer Bentleigh Greens have to combat Sarah O'Donoghue is a little cheeky push. But it's sent long by Daniela Galuccio to Cameron Barrero, who will chip it into the box. Vahopoulos tries to volley and it doesn't pull off. This is Barbieri. Long ball to Brown. Doesn't find Brown, but it's in the head of Barrero and a Brown free throw-in. To Hahn. Hahn back to Brown. Brown down the line to try to find Coco Parker. Cameron Barrero will just shimmy the ball out, but Parker keeps it in. It's in Liv Edwards' feet. Sent along and sent out to the crowd. And there'll be a substitution here for Kingston Heath. Number 2, Eva Grader, will come off for number 7, Stephanie Galea, who will take the armband off Catherine Vahopoulos. Her first game since suffering a calf injury in training earlier in the week. It's been 12 years at Bunbury United. Joined Heidelberg in 2016, and since the second highest appearance maker for Heidelberg Women's on the Nike Cup in 2016, in her first season for the club. And she slots in on the left. And we restart with a Brown throw. The try and find Parker. And here's Sienna all the way along to the newly introduced Steph Galea. to Hahn. Beautiful football by O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue again. Cuts it back to Vlahopoulos. Jancevski, long ball to Galea. And here's Johnston. Into Jancevski and out for a Barbieri. And here's now long ball to Brown, but it's Barrero again. Sends it up for throw. Here's Brown. To Bomford. Edwards. Giuliano, who gets bodied off the ball by Mamiambo. And it's a Heidelberg throw. He's going to be Daniel Galuccio to take it. He'll take a time, find an option. Jancevski finds Vlahopoulos. He's Bomford now. Brown. Kane Edwards. Long ball to Fernandez, who will try cut it in. Keeps the ball in, and it's strike. Gabby Simpson. Mamiambo now sends a long ball out for Kane Edwards' throw. Sends it over to Bomford. Bomford. O'Donoghue strikes. It's gonna be a Giorgio Giuliani throw. And it's Heidelberg on the break. Galea sends Captain Vlahopoulos, who tries to reach Barrero but doesn't. But here's Hahn. Hahn to Parker, back to Hahn. Back to Parker. Simpson waiting in the box, but it's out for a throw. Massive throw. Brown. Here's Vlahopoulos now. Can restart the attack for Heidelberg. Jancevski. Jancevski cuts inside. Jancevski sends a ball through to Galea, but it's not enough. And here's Brown. Here's now Hahn. Hahn. Slow ball to Brown, who sends Coco Parker. Coco Parker. Coco Parker. Still Coco Parker, who sends a slow ball into the box, and it's cleared by Galuccio. But here's Hahn now. And here's Jancevski. And now Galea. Galea with the speed. Still Galea. And here's O'Donoghue, who will look for Mamiambo but go herself. Here's O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue! And it's gone out for a corner. Deflected. And it's going to be a corner. It's a Sukamiyata from Japan. One of Heidelberg's unsung heroes this season, Mr. Miyata, joined the squad and have been very sure in defence ever since. But now she's here, taking the corner, and it's a long corner. Barbieri just mishits, and it's keep a kick now. as mentioned, Barbieri. $86 cash for the midfielders. Five games for Melbourne City last A-League women's season. As George Giuliani tries to send the ball into the middle of the park, it's slow. It's very slow. There's Sienna Weston now. Sienna Weston still. Sienna Weston now. Zambo. So Volhopoulos. Weston. We see O'Donoghue on the floor. Gets back up. She's limping. Giuliano cross. And it's off. And it's a handball. And it's a penalty. Liv Edward kicks it in to the arm of, I want to say, Sienna Weston, but I'm not too sure. This could be the goal that secures safety for Bentleigh Greens. And it's going to be Olivia Bomford, the captain. Mia Bailey in the net. Is Olivia Bomford. And Daniela Anderson blows a whistle. And here's Bomford. Straight down the middle, and it's in. 1-1 here at Kingston Heath Sporting Complex. Olivia Bomford with her 10th goal of the season. Might have just rescued Bentleigh Greens this season. Who else would it have been? 1-1. And that's now Heidelberg dropping down to 4th position with the games in hand to play. And now Bentleigh will want so much more. As Coco Parker, as Liv Edwards trips. And it's Bentleigh Greens again. And here's Coco Parker. Here's Coco Parker's tripped. And it's a free kick to Heidelberg. Mia Bailey sends it long to Steph Galea. Galea down the line to O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue will look up, find Miata. To Barrero. Barrero tries to nutmeg Johnston, but it's not enough. Barrero's throw. We'll go over the top to Jansevsky. But Brown clears, and it's out for another throw for Heidelberg. Barrero. Miata. Miata cuts out behind. Johnson clears. Still Miata. Still Miata. Strikes. Bumped into our own player, but here's Barrero now. Playing to the middle of the park. Collecting us to Weston. But it's Bentleigh on the break. Not too sure what Isabella Fernandez was trying there. Going straight to Mia Bailey. 17 minutes left at Kingston Heath Sporting Complex. There's O'Donoghue. Volhopoulos. Let's try to find Galea. Brown knocks it into Galea, and Galea's by herself in the box. Still Galea. Still Galea over the bar by Steph Galea. And Melissa Barbieri will take her time to restart. As the side goes 1-1.
We'll have a chat though. Yeah.
A slow ball to Lucy Allison. Sends it down the line and out. Into a bin. It is Barrero. Will go straight for the throw. O'Donoghue move more advanced position here. But Hahn is Bomford, the goal scorer, to Johnston. Johnston back to Kane Edwards. Jansevsky. There's Hahn again to Bomford, who trips. And it's going to be a couple substitutions getting ready for the Burgers. And it's going to be Lucy Allison. The long ball. Sexina Weston, who miskicks it, and straight to Hahn. You've been exceptional today, Hahn. Cuts back again. Sends the ball into the middle of the park. Sienna Weston, but it's in! By Gabby Simpson. And look what it means to them. 2-1 to Greens. And that might have just kept them up. Considering other results, Calder United did draw to Box Hill 1-1. Brunswick Juventus with a game in hand against Burundara Eagles tonight at 8 p.m. And it was Coco Parker with the goal. Coco Parker capitalizes off a defensive mistake by Sienna Weston. But here's Sienna Weston now. There's a long ball over the box and out. Now 2-1. Just a reminder, Heidelberg have not lost since game week 14. Essen Royals 2-0 loss. It's now game week 21. It's 8 games unbeaten, as they surged into 4th position on this NPLWVIC table. Next week's fixtures see Bentleigh Greens play Burundara Carey Eagles at Wilson's Field, Carey Grammars Sports Centre. When Heidelberg United take on Preston Lions for a massive 6-pointer to decide who plays who in the NPL final series. It is Lucy Allison who gets bumped off the ball by Sarah Donoghue. Still Sarah Donoghue, who goes to the edge box line. Jansevsky strikes, and it's into the car park. Elsewhere around the grounds, Calder United will play Bulleen Lions, who have mathematically won the league. And Brunswick Juventus, who, as well as playing Burundara Carey Eagles tonight, will play against South Melbourne. That's the final game of the season at Lakeside Stadium. As Hahn Hahn is dispossessed, but retrieves it again. Is Bomford. Really, Jancevski tries to find O'Donoghue and doesn't. Sent out by Brown. Here's Martin Biambo that will retake the throw quickly. Talana Jancevski, he will send it to Galuccio. And here's Brown, who sends it out for a Heidelberg throw. Changes for Heidelberg United. Number 18, Ava Bitsios will come on. For number 12, Daniela Galuccio. And number 8, Catherine Rohopoulos will come off. For number 33, Isabella Trubiano. Isabella Trubiano, 12 goals in 15 games in the under 20s NPL. Ava Bitsios, only 18 years of age. Keen to make a difference today. And played a handful of games this season as well. Keen to make a difference, keen to make an impression on the manager. Sienna Weston. Here's Bitsios now. We'll send it back to Mia Bailey. Here's Bomford. Will strike from distance into the arms of Mia Bailey. Send it very long. Sarah O'Donoghue, who doesn't get a foot to it. But it's Brown who gives it to a Barrero throw. Galia. Johnston. Here's Coco. Parker. To the box. Tries to find Gabby Simpson. It struck some distance. 9 minutes left of regular time at Kingston Heath Sporting Complex. Here's Galia. Sends the door down the line. O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue. Isabella Trubiano. A like-for-like change, you would say. Catherine Vahopoulos. But here's Brown, who sends it to Coco Parker. Liv Edwards to Miata, who will restart Heidelberg attack. Miata over the top. Sarah O'Donoghue is in the box. Sarah O'Donoghue crosses the ball into the arms. Melissa Barbieri once again. Mr. Barbieri taking her time. Sienna Weston heads the ball. Only tries Isabella Fernandez. He's battling Sienna Weston here. Here's Bomford. Here is Georgia Giuliani. GG as her teammates call her. Here's Hahn. Here's Giuliani. Sends it to Alana Jancevski. And they go again. Into the leg of the referee. And here's Edwards. To Bitsios. It's Trubiano. He's still Trubiano. Trubiano leaps. Barbieri's arms. Who will slow the game down once again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Daniela Anderson calls for her to hurry up. Calls for pushing the back there, but it's Sienna Weston and it's a Bentleigh Greens free kick. And it's going to be Lucy Allison. Lucy Allison now. Bo Morris local. Sends the ball in to Isabella Fernandez. And it's gone out for a Bentleigh Greens throw. Giuliani will take a time. It's Coco Parker to Giuliano. Sent into the box. Here's O'Donoghue. Got two of them. Here's O'Donoghue. Johnston. Bitsios. To Galea, who kicks Brown into the face. And it's a head injury here, so we'll just halt in play. There's a few physios on the field. Yet to be used as a substitution. Number 27, Simone Vass. Number 37, Erika Chua. For Bentleigh Greens. Madeline Cook, Taylin Wolf, Megan Elliott, and Tani Nicole. Escanon Barrero. Should be a drop ball. It is. Barrero now. Restarts in play. Barrero sends the ball into the hopeful ball into the box. Hahn clears, but here's Isabella Trubiano who strikes from distance. And Barbieri goes down. Three minutes. We're at Kingston Heath. There's Barbieri. It's a long ball. It's Coco Parker. Headers it on. Tries to find Gabby Simpson. Sienna Weston. Back to me, Bailey. There's Barrero now. Barrero. Steph Galea. What can she do? Steph Galea sends it down to Alana Jonsevsky, who does a very nice little piece of football. Sends it into the box. Cleared by Jasmine Kane-Edwards. Gonna need substitution here. Number 15, Gabby Simpson. Going off for number 18, Madeline Cook, former Brighton Soccer Club. Bayside United and South Melbourne player. Had a little stint in Canada as well. Playing college soccer, as they call it, in Ontario. But he's Barrera now, crosses the ball in. Straight through Barrero. Heidelberg finds a winner. We'll find an equaliser, but will they break the deadlock? Heidelberg have never lost, going 1-0 up. But it's Galea. He chips over the ball, still retains it, but finds Barrero out wide. He knocks it on. Barrero tries to find anybody, and it's a push in the back. And Jasmine Kane-Edwards is on the floor. Barbieri. As Donahue clears to Trubiano. Trubiano Johnston, Edwards. And here's Fernandez. He's pushed out, Liv Edwards. 3 minutes added on here, says the fourth official. 3 minutes of time to play. The Bumford. The Barrero sends it to O'Donoghue. O'Donoghue, long ball out wide to Jancevski. Jancevski, still Jancevski. She'll go all the way, but here's Mamiambo, who sends Steph Galea. Steph Galea strikes. Not long now, not long. A penalty and a defense mishap from Heidelberg. Sealing the win for Bentleigh Greens right now. And potentially safety. NPL Victoria Women's 2023-24 season. Johnston to Parker. To Hahn. To Bomford. Bomford deflection to Barrero. Barrero to Galea. Is Brown. Fernandez. Soft wings. Fernandez. It's gone out for Barrero. For Liv Edwards. He's going to take the throw. Not long. 90 seconds of play time remain. But here's Ambo. Is this it? Here's Ambo. And here's Miata. Miata again. O'Donoghue into the arm of Elisabella Trubiano. It's a free kick for Bentleigh Greens. Everyone back for the Bentleigh Greens. 1 minute remains. The hopes and dreams of Bentleigh Greens in this league. The game's not over. It's headed on by Cook. He's battling Sienna Weston. And it's gone out for a Bentleigh Greens throw. And they'll take their time. This does not fuss them at all. It'll be Olivia Bomford. It's now in Danielle Anderson's discretion of how long remains. There's Galea. Brown. Cook. Bomford. Bomford battling. Still Bomford. Bomford sends into Miller Park and it's over the bar by Isabella Fernandez. And you'd assume that this final kick by Mia Bailey as the sun sets over Kingston Heath Sporting Complex. And that's the final whistle at Kingston Heath Sporting Complex. Bentleigh Greens 2, Heidelberg 1. A goal from Coco Parker and a penalty converted by Liv Bomford, the captain, with their 10th for the season. As they jump to 10th in the table. Still alive and kicking, as the crowd is saying in front of me. Heidelberg went up early to a Sarah Donahue tap in. But Angelo Kuchis can go into the change room very happy with his team's performance today. As they live to fight one more week. When they fight Burundara Kerry Eagles for safety in this league. I've been Ross Papadakis. This has been round 21, this NPL Victoria Women's Competition. Thanks for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for having me.